Hi guys, thanks for joining me for another video. As promised, I told you guys I was going to share with you how I'm storing my thickers. Last week or so I was fed up with my thickers. All of my thickers are inside of this container store container. And at first this was working for me, but I never know. I tried to organize it by color, and that way I could just look at the top and see this is the color that I want. Like all of these are red, and then all of these over here are like gray and you know, like the chipboard color. But then it just, it just lost. I have some back here that I haven't even used before, and I just want to be able to see them. So I went searching on Pinterest for some ideas. I went searching on YouTube for some ideas, and I finally found a video, and I'll link it below. They actually have thickers protective sleeves, okay, by American Craft. My store doesn't sell them, so they do sell the American Craft 12 by 12 protective sheets, and you guys saw that in my previous video. They do sell these. My local craft store does. So she had the idea of taking her 12 by 12 protective sheet and sewing a line down the middle to make the thickers 12 by 12, the thickers protective sleeve. Okay, and this is basically using supplies that I already have at home, and you know, changing up my organization, taking it all out of here and putting it into like a 12 by 12 album. So I've done that, and I'm going to show you guys how I did it with the fuse. She did it with sewing, and I did it with the fuse, but I'm not sure at the time when she made her video the fuse was out. I'm not sure. But I will link her video below because it was the inspiration for my video. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I've already done a couple of them, but I want to show you guys how I did it. Okay, now that I got the camera back in position, I want to show you guys how I did it. Now what I did first was I took my protective sleeve, and this is what it looks like when it's done. Okay, now I have, actually what I have is this is two sets of thickers. I have one on this side and one on this side, so when I put it in the album I'll be able to flip either side to see. And I'm kind of putting my colors with my colors, so that way I know this is my gold. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna show you how I did it. I'm gonna take the thickers I have on my desk right now. Let's do these phrases. We'll do these. So basically what I did first, and that way I can get rid of all of these, all of them. I can say goodbye to them because they actually get on my nerves, having to open that pack all the time to pull out some thickers and not be able to see them. So that drives me crazy. I don't know if it drives anybody else crazy, but it drives me crazy. So first thing I did was I slipped it in and tucked it straight over to this side, and then I took this side and I tucked it as close as possible on the other side. And now you see that we have this separation here in the middle. I took it and I sort of positioned my ruler in the middle, so I'm leaving space here and I'm leaving space here, and the space I'm leaving, I want to say is about maybe 4 inches or even 3, 3 inches from the top, 3 inches from the bottom. Okay, and then I took my ruler, and then I'm taking my fuse and I'm just gonna drag it down And there we have it. It's done. Those are my pockets. It can go in and out. And if you want to, you can, I see that I like it a little bit up here to the top. So maybe at the top, it should be 1 inch. Because I end up going back. It should probably be 1 inch from the top, okay? And I'm going to go back in with my ruler. You obviously, you don't have to use the ruler. You could actually just, you know, just put it in and roll it down. That's if you choose to, like this. That's if you choose to. I do this if I have a little spot that the ruler didn't catch. I sometimes just drag it down, okay? And so there you have it. I have the pocket. This is be one side, and then I can take these stickers and drop them on this side. And I tell you, this is so much easier than having to guess where my thickers are, what thickers I have. And this way I can just go in when I'm about to start my project, find my thicker, and you see it slips in. I can find the thickers that I want to use and just flip through this album. I have not purchased the album yet that I want to use. I probably will find one that's like clearance or something. It's just going to be housing my thickers. But a 12 by 12 album. And there you have it. I'll do one more with you guys. So you just take your 12 by 12. You take your thickers out of this annoying packaging. And then you lay it side by side if you want to. You could even do it this way before you even put them inside of the page protector. You can do it on this side and use, like, you see how my grid is here on my close to my heart. I have a grid here. I see a solid line right here on the protective sheet, and I have them positioned how they should be. And I can take my ruler, or I could use the grid that's on my cutting pad, and just slide my fuse on that line. That's also a good idea when you're using something like this, a tool like this, to have a cutting mat under and just use the lines that are provided on your cutting mat. And so now that that is done, I can stick my thicker on this side and my thicker on this side. So I have another pocket already done. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. I thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, just leave it in the box below in the comment area, and I'll be able to get back with you guys, or you can message me. It's up to you. All of the supplies that I'm using today, I did get from my local craft store, Hobby Lobby, and a couple of page protectors from my stash as well. So you can, like I said, you can use the things that you have there available. They do have American Craft protective sheets like this already, but it would mean that I would have to sit and wait for the mailman to bring it to me. So I was impatient. It was a project that I wanted to get done right away. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and you have a great day, and thank you for subscribing also. Have a good day. Bye. Now guys, if you really want to keep these to find out what thickers you have in each pack, you can also add this on the inside, or you could take this and use it as a tab. These are the Amy 10 Lucky phrases. They're like chipboard type of phrases. So I would take this, and because it's going to be in my album this way, I would take this, use my tiny attacher, and there we have a tab. I know that these are my Amy Tan, and I can still pull my thickers in and out. These are my Amy Tan, and these on this side would be I'm just gonna remove it out of here. These are my Story. They're glitter foam thickers, and I'm gonna add it on the same side as the Amy Tan, and that way it flips this way, or I can add it on this side. But this way it still flips. I can still pull my thickers out. No problem. Oh, it's tagged on there. I can still pull it out, no problem. Put it back in, put it back into my album, and there we have it. Okay? That's just a quick idea if you want to keep these tabs and you want to really know what thickers you're using on your projects. It's totally up to you. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and have a great day. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Bye.